Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data World channel. Today I am here with a new video on SQL series, that is under DQL commands we are having two another commands, that those are exists and then cache. Both of these relate and belong to conditional statement, or you may say a conditional scripting of SQL. So we'll be watching all the details related to both into this particular video. So let's get started with the video. First one in front of us we are having exist, and before that we have put this into DQL series. Since this is also a here we want to query our data into the table, so just to manipulate with the data query language, we are considering these both into the DQL category. So first one exists. So why it is used for and what it is. So exist is a keyword that is used to test for the existence of any record in the subquery. Now what subquery is, I have already explained into the earlier video. So let me recap. The query which is under the main query, that means when nested query is over there, you can see one example in front of us. That is, this is the main query, select customer name from customer C, where exist, and inside that we are having another query. This particular another query which is inside into it, it is only called as subquery. So it is telling you used to test for the existence of any record in a subquery. So if suppose this is subquery and if it throws any record, so just it will test it for the existence. That means suppose if it is telling you select customer name from customer, that is there is some customer table, right? So we are taking out customer name, but on the basis of what condition? The condition is where exist select one from order order O. That means we have alias detached O. We are this order table we are having, which we have put the alias name as O, where c.customer id equals to o.customer id. That means whatever customer id it is into the customer table, and whatever the customer id into the order table, it should be equal. And also one more condition it is applied over there is order total amount greater than 100. That means whatever total amount it is into the order table, it should be greater than 100. So when this particular condition satisfies, and if suppose if it is throwing out any of the data from it, that particular data only it will, this customer table will pick it up, and from that one customer name will be pulled out. So whole this story I will be explaining more onto the SSMS when we move to it. But one more confusion comes here, that why even we use, if suppose we would have done it directly also, right? That where customer id equals to order.customer id, something like join we would have used and something like that. But it is this exist, if you will use this particular one, will be much more by performance wise it will be optimized. Also we are having much more flexibility over here. So this is where it is getting used, and both of them, don't confused in both of the statements. It's entirely different when you face the real-time scenario, and that particular one join and where condition, normal where condition, all are others different at that place. So where here we will first go into SSMS and we will see how we can use it. So for that we are having this particular one as, so here we are having the same problems, this is SQL script, correct? So first what we will do, I will show you that this particular one, what it throws, what it is giving you the result, the inner query, and then we will query our top query, which will give the entire query result. Okay, so we will pull this out, we'll put it to some other place. Now what it is telling, select one from order O, where c.customer id equals to order.customer id and order.total amount greater than 100. So we'll select one from order, and C, it will not understand C. So what we will do is we will do directly the name. since it was given here the alias name and customer is not getting the alias anywhere, so we can do like this. Now if we will run it, we will get few of the results. Select one star if suppose you are doing, select a star from, suppose this you are doing, okay. So it is telling you that customers dot okay, where customer dot customer ID equals to, you can't do like this because you are what you are trying to do is you are not declaring any of the customer table in the above, correct. You are just selecting it from this particular table without making join. How you can query it into the where table statement, correct. So we can't query it, correct, but when it will be into conjunction with this particular query, it will give you the result, since what it is doing is it is here selecting the customers table, correct, and here it is selecting the orders table. That means both of the places we are querying the customer table and order table, then we are making where condition on both of them. So in conjunction it will work. I will show you the result. So it is telling you that customer A and customer B, both are those customers who are having the customer ID equals to order dot customer ID. That means for both of the customers we are having customer ID in both of the tables, that is customer and order of total amount. That means in order table total amount is greater than 100. So both of these conditions when getting satisfied, it is giving you the result as customer A and customer B. So this is how conditional statement works in when we are using exists. After that we are having very famous concept, that is of case. This is going to help you a lot, and it will be something which you will be using very frequently into your scripting. So here you are having this case statement now, which will return a value when condition is met. So suppose we are defining multiple condition as you are doing it if else, if you are aware in some other languages. So it will be similar to that. That means it will be checking for the condition. When condition will be satisfied, it will give you the result. So how it is, example you can see over here, we are telling it when total amount greater than 500, then do this. When total amount greater than 100, then do this. And if both of the conditions are not satisfied, at last just put this, correct. So total query, what it is going to tell you is select order ID and total amount. Total amount greater than, then it should be high priority. That means we are creating a new column itself over here. That means two columns we were already having, that is order ID and total amount. And in this particular third one with case statement, we are creating a calculated column, which calculated column will be basis of this particular condition. That means if suppose total amount is greater than 500, then there should be a new column into which it will be placed as high priority. Total amount greater than 100, then it will be medium priority, other else it will be low priority. You will understand over here. We will just execute it. You will get to know what I am trying to tell you. Yeah, so you can see over here that you are having order ID, which is the first column. You are having the total amount, which is the second column, and this is the priority column, which is the third column. Now third column, how it is getting created even? It is created on this particular condition that when total amount greater than 500, then it should be the high priority. Let's check for it. So it is greater than 500. It doesn't seem that it is containing any data of greater than 500. So it is not giving any high priority into the priority column. After that we are having when total amount greater than 100, then it should be the minimum priority. So you can see over here, correct, 200 is over there, 100.50 is over there, 300 is, so both of these three rows belongs to total amount greater than 100, so it is giving you the medium priority. Else it should be the low priority. So 50.25 doesn't satisfy any of the both above conditions, so it is giving you as the low priority. So that was whole, and the last I have just taken up one more example so that you can better understand. In this particular one also I have taken up the case statement example. So what it is doing is it is selecting product ID and price from the product table where price greater than or equals to 50, then it is a new column which is having value as low price. Similar to this particular one, this particular query only, greater than 50, less than 100 or equals to 100, it is medium price, else high price. So when you will query this particular one, you will get medium price, which is 50.25, correct, which comes under this particular statement, second statement. Similarly, all the conditions are getting satisfied. So this is how we can deal up with the conditional statement. Whenever you want to check some particular condition into the SQL, you can go ahead with having these type of queries. And hope this video, it was very helpful to you, and this particular case statement, you will be using it very much frequently. So just practice it, and thank you so much guys for watching the videos throughout, and see you in the next one with some other videos. If you have found this particular video as helpful, kindly like to the video, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.